Hello, welcome to Food and Herb Fact. Let's dive right into today's video. You've probably seen both of these at the grocery store and thought, what's actually the difference? Most people might assume plantains are just bigger bananas. But the truth is, they're used completely differently in kitchens around the world. So today, we're breaking down everything you need to know about bananas and plantains. And before we finish, I'll tell you the surprising story of the banana that disappeared from grocery stores. So please stick around. Bananas and plantains are actually close relatives. Both belong to the genus Musa, a group of tropical plants that originated in Southeast Asia. Over time, these plants spread through Africa, the Caribbean, Central, and South America. Today, they are grown in tropical and subtropical regions all over the world. Despite often being called banana trees, the banana plant is actually the largest herbaceous plant on Earth. Now, before we get into their differences, let's talk about what these two actually share, because they have a lot in common. They both ripen by moving through the same stages: green, yellow, and eventually brown, black. Nutritionally, they're remarkably similar. Both are rich in potassium, which supports heart health and helps regulate blood pressure. Both are high in dietary fiber, which is great for digestion and gut health. They're both solid sources of vitamin C and vitamin B6. B6 in particular helps your brain produce serotonin and dopamine, the chemicals that regulate your mood, and both provide a natural energy boost from healthy carbohydrates both, which is why bananas especially have become a go-to snack for athletes worldwide. They both are edible, either green or ripe. So, what sets them apart? The biggest difference comes down to sugar and starch. Bananas are sweet, soft when ripe, and designed to be eaten raw. Plantains are much starchier and far less sweet. Plantains are also larger, have a thicker skin, and stay firm even when ripe. And while a black banana usually means it's overripe and mushy, a black plantain is actually at its peak, sweetness, and perfect for cooking. Which brings us to how they're each used in the kitchen. Bananas are pretty straightforward. When ripe, they are eaten fresh, blended into smoothies, baked into banana bread, or sliced over oatmeal and cereal. Plantains, on the other hand, are treated almost like a vegetable or a starch. They're rarely eaten raw. In Caribbean and Latin American cuisines, green plantains are sliced and fried twice to make tostones, often served with dipping sauce. In countries like Jamaica, they are blended or grated to make porridge. Ripe plantains are pan-fried into maduros, which are soft, caramelized, and slightly sweet. They can also be air-fried or boiled. In West African cuisines, plantains are grilled, boiled, or pounded into dishes like fufu. Think of plantains the way you'd think of rice or potatoes, a hearty, versatile staple that anchors a meal. Here's something interesting. The bananas we see in grocery stores today wasn't always the most popular banana in the world. For decades, the banana that dominated global markets was called the Gros Michel banana. Many people say the Gros Michel was sweeter and more flavorful than the bananas we eat today. So, what happened to Gros Michel? During the 1950s, an outbreak of a devastating fungal disease known as Panama disease began destroying banana plantations. Bananas are grown as genetic clones, so that resulted in the disease spreading quickly and mostly wiping out the commercial Gros Michel banana production. That's when farmers switched to the Cavendish banana, which was resistant to the disease at the time. So the next time you see bananas and plantains at the grocery store, remember, they may look similar, but they play very different roles in kitchens around the world. One is sweet and eaten raw. The other is starchy and cooked in countless traditional dishes. And the banana you're eating today might not even be the banana people enjoyed a century ago. Thanks for watching, and please come back for more food and herb facts.